Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be making steel way faster. So, I hope you guys are ready. Alright guys, so lots to do today as we jump into some more Ultimate Alchemy. Now, we need to kind of upgrade this. So this blast furnace has been running for a good amount of time. As you can see, all we've gotten is 5 blocks of steel from this. And yeah, I've sort of ran out of the fuel, as you can see, but we do have some more fuel over here. This is going to take a little bit of time, and this is very slow, so I think we're going to upgrade this. Of course, this has stopped producing, because now, at the point of this video, we need to kind of get a trash can, another fluid trash can, with another flat fluid transfer node. And what we need to do is void this off. We're going to void the excess of this fluid off of here. That should keep those running. So I shouldn't have to worry about these at this point. We do have a good amount of creosote built up, which we're going to use today. And we also have a chest now that all this is going to. Luckily for us, though, Immersive has actually upgraded the coke oven and the blast furnace. Two of those things which I would love to get done today. So jumping into those. Also, this, as you can see, has been getting, yeah, we're touching 60 FPS, you know, close, bouncing between, with all this automation stuff going on. So that's why I'm trying to move things over to this platform where it's a little less laggy, as we're nearing all of these crazy pipes and stuff going all over the place. Yeah, we're going to work with immersive engineering today. I know, I haven't actually touched immersive engineering in quite a long time, so it's going to be kind of nice to see what all we can get a hold of. And now we actually have access to lapis, which means we can do the blueprint stuff, which is kind of nice. There shouldn't be anything in here that should be out of our reach, right? We have copper and iron and everything. We just need treated wood planks, which is easily done and easily automated. So, treated wood, right? That's something we need to get set up. I'd like to automate this. I don't see what a reason why we couldn't automate it. It's very easy to do. So let's go ahead and take a user, which I think we have some of those. We have at least one. That's perfect. That's all we need. We need some item transfer nodes. And we also need some pipe. And then we should be good. Alright, so that should help us. Then we also need a crafter. Not any normal crafter, but this crafter. My mouse feels super funny today. I have to say that. Kind of weird. Alright, so that should get us everything we need. And then we also need... we might need 2 crafters. Now that I think about it. Just to get it fully automated. And then a barrel. Perfect. Alright, so that should at least get us everything stacked away whenever we start to automate this. So, I should be able to pull from the top here. We should be able to do all this on top of the coke oven here. Alright, so the mechanical crafter needs to go up against this. Like that. And that should right-click with a bucket. Should be able to anyways. Should go top left, or top slot. And we might actually not use transfer nodes now that I think about it. We'll do use activate item on block. Yeah. Upper left slot only. You can see it is pulling that out and going back in. This is filled up, so it won't actually keep repeating that. But we're going to fix that repeating process here in just a second. Let's get some translocators, since these have filters. We do have access to filters now. I think the translocator will be a little bit faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the translocator for this crafter. And this crafter we can set right here. That'll be fine. Awesome. Now, this translocator, we might be able to, I think we can have both of them open, if I remember correctly. And so what we can do is get a bucket. And we can say this one can only accept this bucket. And this can only accept this bucket. I think that's how that works. Then we open this up. Okay, so no, it's only going to flow into here. It's only going to flow into there. All right, let's make sure that this is filtered properly. This needs to be filtered here. So it shouldn't accept that bucket. There it goes. Okay. We're good. We're good. Over here, we're going to get our barrel set up with our wood. We're going to just turn this into planks. Over here, we're going to take those planks and our bucket like that. And then I want this to output our auxiliary. So I put our bucket into output over here. And then we'll just carry that bucket over. Let's disconnect this. And here is where it'd be good to actually put a filter, because we don't want treated wood going in there with buckets. So, filter now. I think I have access to making these filters. Because now we have string. Perfect. So, what do I need? And why is this not working now? Oh, that's right, because we lost our bucket. I gotta put that back in here. Ugh, yikes. There we go. Alright, empty bucket. We should be able to filter that. And now we should be good to go. Should be ready to rock and roll. Put that in there. That ought to make it pulled out. And we get another bucket goes in there. That gets automatically pulled out. And we're building up nothing but treated wood planks now. So that is perfect. Up top here is now our treated wood planks station. Now, another thing I can do to kind of keep this thing empty is get a drawer. Basic drawer. Do a flat transfer node. Place that on there, and then actually if you have another flat transfer node, you can shift click on this. I think it's shift click. Or is it control click? Control click. And you can put a filter in here. So it'd be nice to get another filter. And we can say, alright, I only want treated wood. Perfect. Control click. Put a filter in there. Now that will only push out treated wood. So we should never have to worry about our bucket coming out of here. And then I can actually go ahead and get rid of this. Because honestly, we should not have to worry about this backing up anymore. Perfect. Alright, so treated wood, automated, ready to go. Done. We're going to need some of that treated wood. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of it. All 25. And we're going to put this to good use very soon. So, upgrading the blast furnace. That is something that I definitely want to do. Now, for that we need reinforced blast brick, which we need some steel plates, which it looks like we can get from a compactor, which is nice. There's no like forge hammer or anything in here, right? Not that I see. We have the metal press. We're gonna have to have a metal press anyways. I don't know if it'd be better just to make the metal press or metal press and get it over with. Because I mean, eventually we're gonna have to do that anyways. I don't know. The compactor is also really good. Oh, we can use a hammer. We can just use our engineer's hammer for this. Huh, I'll just do that. That'll be way easier. So, for that, I did set up some auto crafting stuff, as you can see here. I have 2 auto crafters. And then this one I have some auto craft set up just for refined storage itself. But in here, if we want to do this, we can say I want to auto craft the engineer's hammer. And I also want to make plates. So I can take iron and that engineer's hammer. And we can save that as a crafting recipe. And I can store that over here. So now we can actually make iron plates. I can pretty much set up plate automation for any of those. But I want steel. So let's take our steel out. And I want to automate some steel plates. There we go. I can throw that in there. Perfect. So, steel. Whenever we need to make plates, I can easily just do that. And I need to throw the engineer's hammer in here as well. Okay. All right. So, working on that. Let's go back into that upgraded blast furnace, because that's what I'm wanting to get set up today. We need blast brick, which we already have. We'll tear down our current blast furnace for this. And then we also need a hopper, and we also need a book. Let's go ahead and get our book real quick. This will be the manual, immersive manual. Do I have any way of doing this yet? Paper, sawdust, rice. We have rice. I don't have leather. I have that. Perfect. All right, engineer's manual. This thing's very useful. Even for me, even for somebody who's used this or used these mods several times, this immersive manual is really nice. So we can go into, I think this would be considered heavy machinery. I don't know. Yeah, improved blast furnace, heavy machinery. And it literally shows you a detailed step-by-step on exactly how this is supposed to look in order to create the multi-block. So as you can see, for that improved, that's exactly what we need to do. So let's go over here. I'm just going to break this thing down. Of course, that'll net me everything out of it. I'll need all of these blocks so we can reuse. So I should need 27 iron plates. So I'll remember that. Or not iron, steel. 27. So what are we missing? String? Ooh. Is that going to try and create a hammer every time? I bet that is. I don't want that. I'll just do it by hand. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to want. Because getting 27 of these should only use one hammer. There we go. That's fine. Alright, so we'll take all 27 of those, apply it to this. We need a hopper. And we're good to go. We actually need that hammer, though. We do need this hammer. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and place this guy over here. I'm going to have some immersive stuff lined up over here. This is a perfect area for it. So we'll just set all of this up. I actually like the texture on this block. Place down our hopper on top. Voila. Click it in the face, and we get this cool multi-block. Which reminds me, I probably need to move this forward one block. That, or just remove this under here. Might just remove this. Because this is where my drawer is going to go. Okay, so in the back, this will automatically export out into this drawer, and that'll be fine. I'll be fine with that. All right, so this thing is okay. It's okay at this point. Like it's really a little bit faster, just a tiny bit than its base. Also, right here we have the output. It's going to push out here. Up here is the input. Now, it's surprisingly it's not an auto input, even though it's technically got a hopper there. You still need to hop to it, or pipe to it, or flat. Transfer node it, which would probably be even better, in my opinion. So if we control, place there, that'll flip it backwards. Place that there, and now we can actually put our iron in there. Or I guess in our case, probably better if we did it this way. Right, we did a... I think I have an iron. I have it right there. I think we have enough of this for right now, so I'm gonna break this and take it with me. And that should make this a little bit better. Let me take that. So yeah, this will pump in the iron. Also, I think this is also the way we put our fuel in as well. So maybe this isn't the best way. We'll do a drawer like we had. We don't need much of this. Perfect. All right. So let's get our iron stored in there. We'll just do a bit of it. So iron should go in there and should start filling in here. Now, we will need some coal coke, which can also go in here. Like that. And I think the coal coke goes in here, right? Does it not? Oh, wait, it can only transfer one item at a time. That's right. So this might actually not work. We might need a hopper or something. That flat transfer node is kind of a pain when it comes to that. Man. But our slag is going to get outputted back here. Okay. Now, we need to get this thing working better, because this thing is not going to be the fastest in the world right now. You can see, it does go a little bit faster than the original, but we can make this thing really fast by giving it a little bit of power. Alright. Immersive, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves blast furnace preheater. And we need 2 of these. We need iron sheet metal for this. So some iron plates. Hammer. We'll make a couple stacks of those. Maybe just a stack would work. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we need a heater. So some good old-fashioned shears. And yeah, we got to go through the rabbit hole that is the cable, LV cable connectors and stuff like that. Which means we need to make some copper as well with a hammer. We can cut these down, make cables. I need 2 of these, which we should easily be able to get. Perfect. Now that should get us exactly what we need. There's 2 heaters. And last but not least, another one. So 2 of these bad boys. One goes here, and one goes here. Perfect. Now we need to get these hooked up with power. We could do a network for cables. I don't know if that's going to be necessary. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see how that works. These take low LV cables. I think clay is something we're going to have an issue with. I don't know if he changed the recipe. I'm sure he did. On these guys. How do you go about getting terracotta? Oh, you got to make it. That's nasty. I'm good. Well, I think we're better off just setting up automation for this. For like flux. Let's do some automation for flux. So let's say we need a crafting recipe for this. We need a crafting recipe for this. And we need a crafting recipe for flux points. Which also means we need a recipe for redstone. Right. We need more patterns. Perfect. So that should all go in here, and that should mean we can get a point. We actually need 2 points, to be honest. 2 points. They're pretty much infinite to make anyway, so might as well. Awesome. Now, this is getting powered. These are powered up. And this should be powering this, and as you can see, it goes a lot faster now. And what it should do is output our steel out in the front. Perfect. Now, we need to do this to our lovely coke oven. And I think what I'm going to do is actually remove this coke oven to get it upgraded. Okay. So, I've not actually done the upgraded coke oven, but it should be very similar. It should require steel. And I think it's listed in our book. Improved. Maybe, maybe not. Coke oven. Does it have it listed as the improved coke oven? It may not even be in here. Let's see. coke. Nope, I don't see it. So maybe it's not in this version. Because I was thinking that the improved coke oven would be in here. At least I thought it was. Let's take a look. Doesn't this show the coke oven? Yeah, there is no improved. Okay, so maybe it's not in this version of this mod. Because the coke oven's normally in here. And works like that. That's fine though. I do want my other coke oven over here. Slowly but surely moving things. And then this one... we already have this going into an inner chest. This is going into inner chest. This is producing pulverized charcoal. I don't even think we need that, because I think we can use straight up charcoal, and that's what I want to see. Can we use charcoal? Some people were telling me I could. Will charcoal work in here? It fits in here. Blast fuel. So I guess it will. It just doesn't last very long. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then that is easy automation. We already have charcoal automation set up. So yeah, we don't even need this big setup that I ended up setting up a long time ago. How derpy do I feel? Anyways. I mean, we could probably expand our charcoal automation over here, and then that would make... We need a lot of charcoal, so... That would actually help out a lot. So how am I going to go about doing this? I guess one here, and one here. And then we'll do... flat transfer nodes. Not there. Gotta wedge myself in between here. Same on this side. Okay. Well, that should be working. And that should be putting that in there. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I don't think these flat transfer nodes have an internal inventory, so it should only do one item basically at a time. But nope, that's working. What do we even need you for, Coke Oven? I don't think we need you. Not at all. Creosote, maybe? I don't even think we need you for that. Okay, I think we just needed to get a little creosote, and that was basically it. So, that makes steel a lot easier. Like, we already have 16 steel built up in here. We're good at power. Good, good. Because in order to get diamond, kind of forward thinking here, we have to have a lot of steel. A lot. To make the arc furnace, it's kind of ridiculous, some of the things that we need. So if you go back into heavy machinery, arc furnace, as you can see, we need a lot of stuff. And mostly it's just steel, and steel sheet metal, and things like that. Now, I do want to see what these components consist of. Because a lot of times, these building block components are changed. So we have the redstone, okay. We have the light engineering. All that looks the same. Heavy engineering requires electrum. Generator block, that all looks the same. Kinetic. Okay, and radiator. All that looks very normal to me. And that's really what we need. And a lot of steel. A lot. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's pretty high up there. We need 1 cauldron. We need 14 steel sheet metal slabs. 8 sheet metal. And one, let's see, blocks of steel alone is just 6. We had produced 6 blocks of steel earlier. Steel scaffolding, redstone engineering block, light engineering block, and heavy engineering block, and reinforced blast brick. So, there's a lot of stuff here we need to produce. But on top of that, we also have hop graphite that we need to make. So hop graphite in itself, to get hop graphite dust, we do need that coal coke setup, because you can't make hop graphite without coal coke. In an industrial squeezer, we're going to need this to put coal coke in, and we'll get hop graphite from the crush, and you only get that from this crusher or a pulverizer. So we can skip the crusher part, which is good, and we can just use a pulverizer, but we still need to make the industrial squeezer, because that's how we're going to get this. Right? Right. Well, maybe not. This is hop graphite dust. Yeah, it's the only way, because this is actually using the ingots. Okay, so industrial squeezer is another machine we're going to have to make on top of everything else. You can see here's the squeezer. Lovely machine. You can stop it to see the full makeup. Play it again. Kind of see everything goes into that. Awesome. That's going to be another thing we're going to have to make. Shouldn't take too long to do that. We should be able to get that done in the next few episodes, I hope. I just got to kind of let steel kind of run its course and produce. I thought we had a bit more in there. Maybe not. But honestly, this is going as fast as it possibly can. I'm hoping that we have enough charcoal. Looks like we do. Looks like charcoal is building up fast enough, which is perfect. And that's working. It's doing its thing. Alright, so yeah, I just kind of have to wait. I do have some coal coke. I want to store that in here. That's how we'll make that hop graphite. We shouldn't need much of it. You can do several crafts in the arc furnace without needing it. But basically, we're going to use this inside of an immersive table to make graphite electrodes. And you need 3 of those in each inside your arc furnace in order for it to work properly. And I think you can enchant these. No, you can't enchant them. I thought you could, but I guess not. I thought there was like durability enchants. You could produce them this way as well, which is more expensive, and you get less out of it. But this is a way to automate it. But, I mean, for right now, that's working. We got everything going. The only thing, like I said, we have left to do, I think, is move. I need to move these few machines over. I might move this automation over. We'll keep the charcoal here. Need to figure out exactly if I want to keep the coal here, and if there's a better way of making regular coal, which I don't think there is. We can duplicate it with this, which is elementium. That's not hard to do. We could duplicate coal. That might be a good thing to think about, is making this elementium. You duplicate a lot of things that way. Okay, well, not too much. We did a little bit today. We got this thing set up. We're going to have several other things to set up in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also give this video a thumbs up and ring the notification bell. There's a lot of new things that I have been posting that you guys may have been missing. So in order to stay up to date with all that fun stuff, click that notification bell. Click that bell, ring that bell, enable notifications. And that'll allow you guys to stay updated with all my new videos. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys in the next episode. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.